Facebook on Tejano Nation.net. I think I just figured it out, man. About Stephanie Lynn. If anybody know Tejano music like I do, and I'm from Tejas, okay, and I listen to Tejano music since I was 13 going on 14 back in 93. Stephanie Lynn is two Stephanies in Tejano music. There's Stephanie Monteria. This is Soy Feliz, Celos, before Fannie Lou sang that song, okay? And what a song, and no, don't she's saying, porque soy mujer, okay? Don't y'all laugh. Yo soy un hombre. I know I'm a man, okay? Because I'm a woman, that's what she's saying, okay? Porque soy mujer. Okay, that's not her. That's Steffi Montaner. Okay, celos and soy feliz. Oh, yeah, I remember them days. Now, this one here is Stephanie Lynn from Stephanie Lynn High Energy, okay? Stephanie Lynn Garcia. She remind me of Brenda K. Starr because she was one of the Latinas that wore the hair blonde. Brenda K. Starr, before Mariah Carey became famous, she sang, I still believe. And then when Mariah met Tom Mottola, okay, she became famous. Mariah Carey, okay, she's rising back up for her. Brenda K. Starr is Puerto Rican. She's Hispanic, but she's Puerto Rican and part white Jewish. She's mixed. Okay, and then she was back in the day, Brenda K. Starr used to do freestyle. She was in there with Sheila E. and Run DMC. And, Sheila E. is part Black, French, Creole, and Mexican, okay? You know what I'm saying? That's Nicole Richie's aunt biologically, okay? Peter Michael Escovedo, that's Sheila E.'s brother. That's, her daughter. His daughter is Dr. Lionel Richie, okay? When he was married to Brenda, okay? At the time. So, get back to the subject. Brenda K. Starr, when she went solo and started singing salsa music and herida, herida. Okay, I love that song. Herida. Okay. What had a song I've got? Uh, Bien, porque te amo, herida, herida. I gotta go back and sing that song. Tanto, tanto. I forgot how the song goes. It's been a while since I seen that song. Okay. Y'all don't talk about. Okay. Anyway, Brenda K. Star recently been her daughter was on American Idol, which I did criticize because I like, baby, you have connection to the music business. Those people who in American Idol did not. When Jennifer Lopez and Jada was on it, okay, she looked different now. But if you look at Herida, and those who don't speak Spanish, is Herida, Herida, okay. Look at the video and look at Steffi Lynn. They do look identical back in the day. This is back in the 90s when Steffi Lynn was popping when she said nada. Okay. And actually, when you look at that video and Steffi Lynn nada, they do kind of resemble, okay? With that blonde hair and that skin tone, that olive lightened skin tone, you know what I'm saying? Them eyes, okay? I do see they don't look exactly alike, but I do see a resemblance with Brenda K. Starr and Stephanie Lynn. And so, and that's, and anyone, like I say, that, and this one back in the day when she was singing in 93, 94, Pasando Enti, and I remember I wasn't learning Spanish at the time, but I listened to how, Pasando Enti, thinking of you, okay, Pasando Enti, okay, I don't forget them days, okay, and I remember watching her on Johnny Canales show, okay, when Selena was popping at the time, Selena Quintanilla, not Selena Gomez, okay, let's get it straight. So anyway, the sad news is, and I heard that she was trying to make a comeback because it's been years we heard from Stephanie Lynn. She's been arrested Tuesday on the drug possession charge. They said that Stephanie Lynn Garcia was arrested after drugs was found during a traffic stop in Kerrville, Texas. Jail records state she was booked for 2 counts of dangerous drug possessions and 1 count controlled substance under 1 gram. Her bond was set for $11,000 and $500. Okay, $11,500, and she remains in Kerrville jail. The singer boyfriend, Tejano musician Buddy De Los Santos, was arrested on an outstanding drug warrant and various drug charges. De Los Santos has played guitar for various bands, including Los Ates Boys, Gary Hobbs. I love Gary Hobbs' Tejano music, and Buddy Jail. Okay. This isn't the first time Stephanie Lynn was arrested for drug possessions. In 2001, she was arrested with a companion at a border patrol checkpoint in Clean, which is in Clean, Texas, following a routine stop where two bags containing 117 pounds of marijuana was found in the car. The pair were jailed in felony charges of possession. This is from TejanoNations.in. Net, excuse me. Why did my printer print all this? It took a half of my page. Okay, and so it's talking about the conspiracy of the distributing because it took the half of the page. Now they also said that Stephanie Lynn has begun her career as a teenager with her brothers as Stephanie had energy. Don't forget they had the mullets and that. Don't forget the days in '93 she signed with I Am Latin, excuse me, record label and released her solo debut solo Ojos para ti, only eyes for you. Okay, with the title reaching number 32 on the Billboard Hot Latin tracks in late '94. So this was a teenager back in those days when I was listening to Hana music when we had Gaga 106.5 here in Houston and Silver Hana 108. Oh baby. No, I might have sympathy for her. I just hope that she changed her life around. You know, because she's very talented. You hate when the talented ones, like my girl Whitney Houston, and the rest of them, who getting some drugs. I don't get it. I mean, you're talented, leave that mess alone. Like MC Light said back in the day when hip hop music was clean, and kept the song kind, but she leave them drugs alone. But I'm not mocking her because I'm, a big fan of this woman. You know what I'm saying? I love her music. Um, and baby, I feel sorry for her. I really do. And I love, she's 45 years old. It cut the paper. Why is her printer? God dog it. Bought this whole printer on Amazon. And I'm ready to start using it. I guess because all the papers were jammed in there. But anyway, she's 45 years old. And she was trying to start her career. Lord have mercy. Well, y'all, I gotta do a story about Mariah Carey soon. I will. I will do a story. I went to go see her last year. Um, that's my Nubian Latin Irish queen. As a man of African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, or American descent. That's my Nubian Latin Irish queen, Mariah Carey. I love her to death. And I heard that she's bipolar type 2, which I correct as bipolar type 1. Her manager's not suing her. I'll do a story about that as well. And now I heard that she was talking to Whitney and Michael Jackson and Prince in some hallucination situation. So I'm do a story. I'm trying to do it in more detail, but when I saw this, I had to because we haven't heard. I never did a story about Stephanie Lee. I talked about her, I like her music. I think one time I talked on videos about Joe Lopez, and everybody keep telling me to do a report on him. I'm just trying to get more data. As the reason why I don't do the story sometimes right away, unless it's something big news. Okay, I like to get the data right there and there, or I like to get more detail so I can put it all in one pot. Okay, it's like part of me gumbo. Put all the chicken, the bell peppers, the crab, and I'm making y'all feel hungry. The rice and all that together in the sausage and the shrimp and everything else. The bell pepper, this pepper and you know, and the spice and and all that stuff together. And I like to get that in one pot. But I never heard a story. I heard about the drug charges with Stephanie Lynn. Um, like I said, as a fan to Harlem music since I was 13, going on 14 back in '93. And this was on Tuesday. She got in trouble for drug charges, and she's so talented. I don't know why she's involved in this. I mean, it's not my business to be a judge, but I don't understand as much talent as these celebrities have. Why get involved in something that's detrimental to your, and it's a minority. She's a woman of color. She's Latina, okay? And in Texas, they don't treat us people of color with respect when it comes to law. If this been a white woman, okay, a real white woman, okay, it'd be different, okay? But as a brown woman, Latina, Mexican American descent woman, this is, saying this me as African American and French, Spanish, Creole, English, the people look at me as black, but I go along with the multiracial movement. I'm multiracial identified. I have a multiracial background. As a person, even if they don't care, and I can't wait to get out of the state, okay? Um, cannot wait to get out of here. Trust me, I can't wait. But I just I was hurt by this. Like I heard that she's trying to get me to come back to the music industry because I missed the whole Tejano music. I mean, just ever since Selena had died, it like went off. Nothing, I love nothing in music, especially I love the Intocable. Like they like Tejano and nothing at the same time. I like the Pasado. I love Los Rios, I love what's the other I love Limite and Residual. You know what I'm saying? But I miss the Tejano music. I miss hearing that Tejano, that Cajento music. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when it was popping back in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? When the liberal 90s, and I'm a liberal myself, and growing up as a teenager and when multiculturalism was getting big and diversity was getting big, I miss and I remember, I remember when I went to, I have relatives in San Antonio and, um, Texas. When I went, now on a family trip, I went on a field trip for winning the history fair, because I missed with Choctaw Native American, and I did a history fair in 93, 94 in my 8th grade class, and I won first place in history, doing the history of the Choctaw Native Americans. And I went to see, being politically correct, and I say Indians, okay? And on my best part, on my dad's side, my grandmother's great grandfather on her dad's side. Her dad's paternal grandfather was full blown Choctaw. So I did, it was God doing that. I made I even skipped school. There's sometimes I was legit because I was doing some project. I know for real. And I came in the 8th grade class late. It had a pass with my grandparents, and they say, "Dang, you did good in this project," and I won first place. Yet I worked the heck out that project. Okay, back in '90, I made the clay, I made the hair, with the yarn. I did all that on Microsoft Word. Yes, I don't forget these days. Okay, I I worked hard on that project. I like I skip classes at home to do this project because I was so passionate because it's part of my heritage, okay? And I won. So we went to San Antonio as a field trip. Those who won first and second place in history and also science fair from the 6th grade to 7th and 8th grade. And we went to Cabo Tejano Music, San Antonio, Texas, where the Alamo happened. They didn't tell us that I was about slavery, okay? And we were stupid enough to take the Texan side, okay? My heart goes, I think I want to take Santa Ana side because we're fighting for Mexico and fighting for African Americans to be free in this Texas, okay? Because, Vincent Bellagio, who's Afro-mixed, so ban slavery in Mexico, okay? 1829, okay? I know my history, okay? So, they didn't teach your dad in school, and we were stupid enough as people of color and some white folks, because mostly I was the only African American sitting person there. Yeah, on the trip. And we took the Texas side because they gave us a stupid doggone video about the Alamo. How, now those people were slave masters and they used coconuts and coons to defend their fight. Okay, you call it like it is to be in. Yeah, that's why we have a racist state right here in Texas. Okay, so when I was there, I felt that flavor of the Harlem music when I went to River City Mall, and I wish I had the money to buy. I was at Sam Goody to buy Selena's Motorbido, and it was a white dude, and I could not stand his teacher because she was my 6th grade teacher one period of time. She's kind of redneck-ish, okay? And but her son was listening to some Nubba G thing and the Chronic and yeah, okay, and yeah, for real, and Sue Dog and Dog when he was a Sue Dog and Dog before he was Sue Dog now, okay, Dog and Style, yes, don't forget that. And he trying to buy, he actually did buy that, okay, yes, okay, and so I was trying to buy me some Amo prohibido mamula por las calles porque somos de distintas sociedades. That's what I wanted to buy, okay? This was when I was 14 years old. And I was like, I had my headphones and I was trying to listen to Tejano music, baby. Listen to some Tejano music. Yes. And I went to San Antonio. When I went to San Antonio, I went in 2004. 2 times. No, one time. One time, right. Because we were, I was in Job Corps and they had the Academic Olympics. And I was there. I was happy to be in San Antonio, okay? Um, not to bring up personal issue, the grandfather on my mom's side that carry his last name, he he got killed down there in '86, around when he was doing his birthday, okay, in October. And I never knew him, okay, on my mom's side. And I also got relatives on both my dad's side of the family and also my mom's side of the family as well. Actually, my aunt who's the same age as me. That side of the family, yes, we both 79 kids. But she's a couple months older than me. She lives down there. Okay, so yes, my sister, my mom's sister. Okay, okay, yeah. So point is, yes, Papa was a Rolling Stone. Yes, he was. Okay, but for real. So, but truth of the matter is, going to San Antonio, I love it. I went there in '94 and '96 when we was in RTC, and I went there in 2004. And so I love the Capitol Hall music. And actually, it was funny because I went to Predominantly Latino Job Corps in El Paso, Texas, El Chuco town, y'all, okay? And they play Banda down there, okay? So now it's weird because this Chicano activist that was with me, okay, he is like the Chicano nationalist, okay, like a black nationalist version of it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like a black man, yeah. He thought he was superior and this and that. He's my roommate. He's a darker, he about my complexion, darker like Chicano. And I'm like, dude, I don't feel like looking at these. And I know he was an evangelical at the same time. You know, I'm not Protestant. And I'm like, I want to listen to, I said, I'm here to listen to the Tejano music. Because down in El Paso, they play that doggone Obanda. I want to hear some Tejano music. It's sad. I'm at Job Corps and I'm on medication. And I'm over the age 21. I cannot drink no beer. And sit back and listen to some Tejano music, okay? For real. So, for real. I'm like, dude. And he like, yeah. I said, dude, on this side of Texas, and it's really, I'm not Mexican. Where they listen to Tejano music, homie. Down there where you're from, that's the banda, okay? And we're not in California, okay? So I don't want to hear. I'll listen to some hip hop and some pop later on. But I've been the only time I heard some Tejano music was some Baye Polito and Selena. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know, then I listen to some reggaeton on the hip hop station down there in El Paso, Texas, and I listen to Chicano rap like NB Riders or something, and also, you know what I'm saying, listen to hip hop artists like Ludacris and, you know what I'm saying, and Cameron and all, yeah, and all, okay, thank you, okay, and Nelly, yeah, okay, I listen to that as well, okay, you know what I'm saying, so yeah, but when when it comes to Latin music, it's like Latin pop, okay. Where Duele amo sin ti. That's what you hear, and then you hear that banda. And then they have a station down there for Vicente Fernandez, okay? Like an hour of his music, okay? For real, on certain days, okay? So I'm like, look, I thought when I went to El Paso, I thought I was gonna be some Tejano music. Bo Corona, the DJ, is from there, okay? So I'm thinking Tejano music. No, it is Banda. It is Jen Rivera and Apio Rivera. I'm like, okay, no. You know what I'm saying? We're not in no California. God dog, okay? Like, say like Tupac song, California, and Dr. Dre knows how to party. We not in California trying to party. We in their house with the Frontera, okay? These pussy norteña. So, what other song? And then they played some other music that was not this Mexican, that's not Tejano, that's not banda. Like, for example, what's the song? Mesa La Plata, like, no, that was my song. I go crazy at that song for real. Like, yes, I love that song. So, yes, for real. We play that song. Mesa La Plata, yes, that's my song. So, point is, back in those days, I'm not lying. So, when we went to help out the Academic Olympics in 2004, okay, I'm like, dude, I do not want to hear no others. No, let me listen to my Tejano music, okay? Let me hear some of the music of Tejano because in El Paso, I mean, stereotype, but I thought it was gonna be some Tejano music down there. No, it's Banda. Like, we're right here. Like, we're in California. I'm like, I understand you got folks who got familia in California, whether it be in the north or the south of California, got family in El Paso there. But can we please listen to the music of Tejano, okay? You know, some Elsa Garcia. Okay. That's what I want to listen to. So it was La Mafia, and there was some people listening to Mafia. I never forget one of the girl we did Tejano show. They were singing one of the Mafia songs. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear some, something. I don't know, some what's the other guy? Michael Scott, Cinea and Palamita Blanca de Paquito. Yo, thank you. I don't want to feel like hearing no banda. I'm sorry, no offense. I don't like no. And then I did kind of like it. But I'm like, it was too fast, and I have friends who Chicano who live in El Paso who don't like banda either. I have a friend, I ain't gonna say who he is, who call it circus music, okay? You know what I'm saying? So, and I actually had a friend, associate of mine who is from Los Angeles, who lives here, who call it circus music too. You know, and I'm like, nah, no offense, I'm not call disrespecting banda music. That's what they call it, okay? But it's not my style. No me, it's not my estilo, okay? It's no mi estilo. It's not my style. Yo soy de Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? And the big Mexican music, Mexican style music that's here. Back when I was coming up in the 80s, like, Stephanie Lynn is Tejano music, and then it was Norteña. Banda, I heard about it, but that was in California, so I started to know about Latin music, know my Latin style. Not every Latin music's the same. You have salsa, you have merengue, you have, what I'm saying, different stuff. Because, people outside the Hispanic community assume all Latin music is the same. You have reggaeton, you have, uh, what are the songs they have in Spanish? Music, Spanish, excuse me. You have salsa, merengue, you have, what I'm saying? You have cumbia, you have all type of styles in Latin music, because, we used to hear English music, and then you go to rap and country, and you know what I'm saying, and pop and classical, and you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why, and R&B, but it's like that, like it is in English. There's different styles in music. In jazz, there's all rock and roll. There's also different styles. You got rock and Spanish. You have, what I'm saying? You got salsa jazz. Okay, you saying you got mariachi. So there's different styles of music. Not everybody is all. I mean, yeah, they have the pre-metal awards. Like the Grammy awards before they had Latin Grammy and everything else. But there are different styles, of music, and there are people within the Latin community who don't like that type of style. You hear, like I had those Chicanos who don't like salsa music, do not like Norteña music. They like Tejano here in Texas, okay? And vice versa. You have people who don't like the Tejano. They like Selena. I know some other Latinos who are not Mexican who say, I don't like that, but I like Selena because she's different, okay? You know what I'm saying? You have that going on, okay? Because it's really, after she passed away, because she was known in the Latin world, like La Mala Negra is known in the Latin world before Love and Hip Hop, okay? But she, what really made her big, talking about Selena, when she did that crossover with Valdo Torres from Salvadorian, and when she did it, crossover with the Body of Boys, who Colombian, Puerto Rican, they're from New York, you know what I'm saying? And Don't Te Quedes Estés, and I love that song. Eres mi vera. Yes. And anyone know when Selena before she passed away, the dark-skinned brother who's singing backup, that's Don Shelton. The other guy, that's one of the guys from the Body of Boys. I don't know if he's Puerto Rican or Colombian, who's singing backup. He left the Body of Boys to sing backup for Selena, if I'm mistaken, okay? They were big fans of that song, Don't Te Quedes Este Si Cuera, Tu Primer Amor. I remember I was 14 singing that song. Yeah, they were like the Latin version of the Boys to Men. So I don't forget these days. You know what I'm saying? I don't forget. And but when she passed away, that's when we have other Latin people who are not Mexican liking her style. From Asia Balian from the Rio, who's Puerto Rican and Ecuadorian, from Amada Negra, who's Dominican, from Cat De Luna, who's Dominican, and other Latin, Karen Rodriguez from American Idol, when Sky McCurry, who's also part. A lot of folks don't understand. My Latinos who listen to country music, that Scotty McCurry, who won American Idol, okay, he's part Puerto Rican. Yes, his grandma's from Puerto Rico. Yes, his dad's white and Puerto Rican. Yeah, Irish and Puerto Rican. Okay, Irish Rican. Okay, yeah, for real, Scotty McCurry. Okay, yeah, that's all they was. Yes, yeah, he's part Latino too. Yeah. Okay, all right. I know that $1,000,000 was singing country music before he passed away. I understand that, but let's education, baby, education. All right, point is, but truth of the matter is, in that level, I'm trying to think. Hi. Yo estoy empezando ahora, la comunicación empezó de ti por Stephanie Lynn. Okay, yo soy empezando en mi mente ahora. I'm trying to think what I'm trying to say. Forgot. No quiero olvidar ahora. I don't want to forget. What I'm trying to say? Yeah, so he's part Latin too. Okay. Okay. Now, but Kara Rodriguez, who's Dominican and Peruvian, who's saying I Can Fall in Love when Jennifer Lopez was on there. Okay. Yeah, don't forget those days. I wanted her to win. She said she wanted to be the first Latin. I think Fantasia beat her because a lot of us don't know Chocolate Fantasia. Her dad, people saying it's Cuban. Her family, because her last name Barino. Okay, Fantasia. Okay, yes. There's rumor that her dad's side is Cuban. See, I know about all these people, mixed ancestry, mixed hair. You know, I be reading like some most rich person, reading about all these people. Y'all just look at person, oh, that person black. That person. No, baby, I look in detail of their roots. That's who makes them who they are, not what you see them as. Okay, so anyway, that's the truth. That's the education, not it. That's ignorant. Just assume, okay? Because you know what? I just have these 3 letters, okay? The 3 letters represent the song this Pitbull came out that made him famous with Lil Jon. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, so you go ahead and say, you know what "thuda" means. You know the 3 letter, with the A word, give with the S. I ain't trying to cuss up here. It gets with a C and ends with a O. Okay, when people song, okay, I know, all right, Cubano, okay, you know, okay, okay. Let's get to this. Let's get to this. So, point is, the truth of the matter is, so he sings country music and he's Latino. So you all like country music. Scott McCurry, even though he's not Mexican, he's part Puerto Rican. His grandmother's from Puerto Rico and his dad is Irish American. He got stationed down there, and that's how they came together. And actually you can look into the dad because the dad has dark hair. When he was on American Idol, he don't look all that white. He Hispanic, stereotypical look. And guess what? Found out he is. Okay, weird. Okay, but that's the truth. He's Irish Rican. Okay, so the truth of the matter is that a lot of like Karen Rodriguez, who's Peruvian and Dominican, who sang "I Can Fall in Love" on American Idol, the other Latin music, and I'm glad that Jennifer Lopez, who's Boricua, played Selena because it gave her by her being Hispanic, who's not Mexican, it gave Selena that exposure, that universal exposure. Okay. And a lot of people mistreat Jennifer Lopez for that. She didn't kill Selena. Go talk to the woman who did, okay? So stop it, all right? Párale, por favor. So it gave her, but I was already, like I say, I'm not one of Selena fans who, after that Selena fans, I'm before that Selena fans, okay? So therefore, I was in predominantly Latino school in the east side, in Harris County, near Houston, and I went to, at the white folks, them left the area, okay? Did their own gentrification, left on their own, okay? And that's how I got introduced to Harlem music. You know what I'm saying? And I even thought that too. I thought Banda and Tejano was saying, no, it's not. It's not. Okay? So people learn your styles of music. Okay? But that's why you have all these different Latinas from Amara Negra to Cat de Luna and Asia Balion from the Rio and everybody else who's not Mexican but they're Hispanic listening to her music that, you know what I'm saying, and singing her songs. I never forget when she did pass away. It was a little girl, and she's Puerto Rican. She was Sages Raphael, and she was singing "Baby Bom Bom." Y'all remember? And she sang Whitney Houston, "I Will Always Love You." I remember the little Puerto Rican girl that was on Sages Raphael. This was after Selena had died in '96, and Sages was talking about how she used to live in Puerto Rico because she stayed in Puerto Rico. She's white, but she lived in Puerto Rico for a while, so she kind of feel connected. Sages Raphael, for real, I'm not lying. She lived in Puerto Rico for a while, that's how, and she the one to expose the fact that Sammy Davis Jr., who also, yes, Sammy Davis Jr. That mama is Hispanic, okay? I read that she said she was from Puerto Rico, but I heard that Sammy Davis Jr.'s mother is from Cuba. She moved to Puerto Rico, and that's how. It's no different than Carlos Ponce. Carlos Ponce's parents are from Cuba. He was born in Puerto Rico. Okay, yes, white looking, passing looking, high yellow, Latino. Carlos Ponce. Yeah, he's born in Puerto Rico, but his family, su padre de Cuba. Okay, no, yeah, okay. So anyway, so y'all see that a lot of that's what got that that gateway, and that's why I didn't have an issue. And I know something, not that I know of, because when you do your fan research, you know what you mix with. Because I'm Spanish Creole, Real is one of the last names. That's Spanish, okay. Before grandfather was Real, and parents from Louisiana, okay. So I mean, one part Latino, part Spanish too. Spanish, Creole roots besides French, okay. But point is, a lot of people do not know that that's what got the gateway to this legacy, and that's why you see a lot of fans, of all different cultures and all different, Latin America, not just in Mexican American community or Mexico. Okay, money talks. BS walks, okay? Where's my wallet? I want you the only color in the business. That's why I like singing different styles of music, not one sector of music, okay? Lady, where's my doggone wallet? Well, y'all know the color green is. I'm gonna read my dollar bill. Okay, that's what that matters. Okay, so if you have to sing different, that's why I'm glad to see Emilio singing country music. Okay, I know it's not the end of the world, but a damn good start. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Emilio had died around when Prince passed away. Okay, and I want to get a shirt with both of their pictures on it because it died around the same time. Yeah, so. Like I have a Whitney Houston shirt and a Jim Rivera shirt. I'm not too much a music fan with Jim Rivera, but I watch Chiquis and Roxy and I Love Genie on Mundos. Okay, so that's and it hurt me too when I found out that she got killed in the car. I mean, a plane wreck like Aaliyah did. That hurt me. And I'm a big Aaliyah fan. And me and Leah both 79. That's my Black Day American sister. Yeah, she's part Day American. Anita, that's her grandma is part whatever I read on Wikipedia, and. She's 79, baby, just like me. We grew up when she was married to R. Kelly and all the other stuff, okay? I don't forget them days. And that's my sweetheart. That's my love. When she passed away, it hurt. And I never forget, when I saw More Than Woman, I was crying. I actually taped and I watched it so many times. And I in my room, my grandparents' house, crying when I saw More Than Woman with Leah on there. The video, not the movie, okay? That was on Lifetime. I'm talking about this back in 2000. In 1 or 2, okay, going approaching 2002 at the time, right after 9/11, okay. So really, you can tell I get into the music real good. So my point is that when I bought 2 shirts from the flea market at the King Flea Market in the hood. They had a Whitney Houston shirt and a Jerry Rivera shirt. And so they both passed away. And if they have a Donna Summer shirt, where they took some big. I actually was born when Donna Summer was still singing disco music in 79, okay? So, yeah, okay, I love me some Donna Summer as well. When you talking about oldies, you better put some Donna Summer in that doggone mix, okay? You know what I'm saying? And that's what even Lynn was singing Donna Summer songs, at the rodeo, okay? For her tragic loss, okay? So, point is, that's my point, is that that if you want to holler me, just like rap, you have to. That's why I don't have a problem with other people coming in and doing rap. I understand such things, culture vultures. You had to examine people, okay? But it made rap a big string, and if you want to holler music, you have to go out your way to share it. You can't just have it in your community. It's not gonna sell. It's not gonna get big. That's how Motown, that's how rock and roll, all different genres became big because they shared their music and expressed. Someone like me who is mixed with Hispanic descent, the Spanish Creole thing. And I know growing up until I went on internet, I come and found out that, oh, my grandfather was Real. Okay, that's good. The only color you should worry about is the color verde, which is green, okay? I ain't talking about no more than anything. I'm talking about green. Right, money, dinero, money, okay? And that's what that more money. Like when I saw the MC Hammer thing, I'm like, why are you mad about white folks coming to your doggone show? Dude, brother, go finish performing. You're making money. You're making a business. That's the only thing you should worry about, okay? So when it comes to Harlem music, that's why I'm glad that the Selena movie, the Jennifer Lopez, who's Puerto Rican, played that role. It opened that door, okay? That Selena actually wanted to be a known star, not just in her community that's Mexican descent. She wanted to be known all over the world, okay? That was her dream, okay? So that's actually any true star dream, not to be regional. You're not gonna make money being regional. It's the truth. You're not. You have to be international. Look at Beyonce. Beyonce stayed in Houston all her doggone life. She did Coachella, okay? I'm trying to get more Baby, I've been bouncing to the floor with it, with her, yeah, in my apartment, yes. Getting by is one of my favorite songs, Beyonce, okay? Yes, I bounced to the floor with it, and all, yes, I was on the scissor legs and everything else, yes, I was, okay? This weekend when I saw, because I didn't see the Coachella performance, because I think, was it on Saturday or Sunday? Because I was working Sunday. But when people was talking about it, I was going to Coachella's and looking for it, and I saw clips of people in the concert, and I want to see the head. I don't want to see just people in the audience watching. I want to see the actual where the camera's right there in front of Beyonce and Solange, and yes. So therefore, she didn't step out of Houston, she would not be famous. So you have to take your music outside where you are. That's what Selena did. She went to Mexico. She went to different, how did she went to Puerto Rico too? Yeah, she was in New York one period of time, in Miami, and performed with Christina and Pasado. You know what I'm saying? Parisimo, not Pasado. Parisimo on Telemundo. You have to step out your lane to get. That's a business move. You gotta travel the road that no one doesn't travel. That's even Madonna said that. Okay, so that's what I do. That's what, me being an African American and French Spanish Creole and Irish American brother who look more African American to the public. People need to educate themselves about the one drop rules that I don't follow. In the multiracial movement that I stand for, it opened that door. So therefore, it's good that I do this. Okay. So that, you can't stay in one lane. You ain't gonna make it life stay in one lane. You gotta move on like a nomad, okay? You have to. You have to move around like a nomad. You learn things when you move around and travel the world and everything else, okay? So anyway, I hope that Stephanie Lynn that close up the whole Stephanie Lynn. Hopefully she, let's say a prayer for her. This is one of the ladies that I love her music. I love Personality. I love Nada. Nada. Back in 95. Nada. That means nothing. There was another song called Nada with Anna Bob. Ooh, Nada. Okay, Anna Bob. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So, but when you hear Nada, we hear Nada. Yeah, that means nothing. Okay. And so, therefore, hopefully, things be better for her, okay? And hopefully she, change her life around, okay? Yeah, I'm like MC Light and Don Cappuccino back in the real hip hop. Leave them drugs alone, please. Do bad, please. Leave drugs alone. We already lost Whitney. We don't need to lose nobody else with this mess, okay? I don't think Prince was on drugs. He was a strict Jehovah's Witness. I think that he was set up. Michael Jackson, same thing. Even though it's prescription medication, they set him up and they knew how to kill. And no different in the history of the Alamo. Santa Anna was drugged to lose the war when he saw the Yellow Rose of Texas. Okay, okay. So the only good drugs I tell you to do is use these ginkgo biloba, caffeine. That's the Keisha folks. Those are healthy and vitamin C. That's what the drugs I use. Those, okay, and that's legal. That's over the counter. Okay. Yeah, know what I'm saying? I don't do no kush, no crack, no weed, none of that stuff. And I understand they trying to make it legal, but it's not legal, okay? In Texas, it's not. But no, I'm not trying to bash, bash. They went through a horrible situation, him and Paul Wall. But they can tell you right now, okay, with Jalon Jones, that lawyer, it is not legal. Please do not have that mortar, that weed, that ganja, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Don't have it, please, in Texas. They will target minorities with that. They know. I tell all my African people, Hispanic brothers and sisters, leave that mess alone. I don't care if it's legal in other states. You're not in that state. If the one thing about me, I go where I able to do what I want to do. That's why I have a free spirit. I don't like to be confined to something. If I know something is not legal in a certain area, okay, the only time that I would jeopardize my freedom and go against the law if it's a right and wrong situation, okay, like what happened to civil rights movement, whatever. But other than that, it's a recreational thing. Colorado and the rest of the places have that, okay? And I would rather be doing that there so you don't get in trouble than do it in the United States where they targeting people of color. And she is a woman of color, so therefore that's what I'm looking at. And I tell all, that's what I told Baby, like I ain't tell Baby in person. I never met the person. I seen him in concert last year. But I'm like, dude, don't. And Paul Wall should know that. Dude,
Mm-hmm.
you white, but you're married to a sister. Okay, come on. Don't get involved. And don't please. They're targeting and don't in the heights. Really, that's prestigious area. Okay, that's the upper class area. Okay, no, don't get involved with that mess. Please, please, please. If you got weed on you, they're gonna use the excuse to beat you. If the police, police beating you and killing you. I'm telling y'all, they don't. That's exactly what they're gonna do. Okay, please learn how the wicked the law is and how law is, especially here in Texas. Don't get involved, please. Do not get involved in y'all, please. I'm telling people of color, my African American, Hispanic brothers and sisters, anybody Asian, whoever. We're not pure white, okay? If you got any drop of white in us, we don't look white. We can't pass. And if you're passing, they find out that you're not. Oh, they'll still fine. Leave the drugs alone, okay? If it's legal in certain states, certain countries, I'd rather go there. If we have to move to Holland, aka the Netherlands, I'll do it to say state. But no, don't go where it is not legal, and you got laws looking at you, ready for you to mess up. Cause I'm serious. When I heard about a comeback from Stephanie Lynn, of course I want to see her comeback. I miss her. I miss this woman. I miss her. I do. I miss her. I miss her a lot. I miss Nada and Basala Thee and all the other home songs she sang back in the day. Shoot, baby, I love me, baby. I love me some Tejano music. Shoes. I had to get off my medication one day and drink me a beer and sit back and listen to Corona or some Bud Light or something and listen to some if for real. You know what I'm saying? Some my Sylvester, okay? You know what I'm saying? That was my dream for real. Go to El Dorado Ranch, which I did when last year. And when I was a teenager, I said, "Oh, I can't wait to turn grown." And I said, "Can I get my own place to stay and everything? Get away from this and that, and go to the club, dance cumbia. You know what I'm saying? Dreaming a cerveza and not get drunk because I don't get drunk when I drink. No, I don't. I don't. Never had in my life. I do moderation what Jesus does. Okay. Um, there was real wine. Okay, there was no grape juice. Okay, we everybody say. And anyway, and make it home or just have a designated driver in case because you don't never know. Okay, and and have a good time. That's what I'll do. I'm not going. So that's you know.
Mm-hmm.
So there were my botas, my boots, and we used to call kicker back in the day. Kicker was the cowboy, the vaquero look. Yes, yes, had my hat and my boots when yeah. And my bota and everything else, all that, yes, and then some cumbias and then some, what I'm saying. So that's what I was gonna do, and then go home and chill. Okay, you know what I'm saying. So therefore, either one they get on stage and perform. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So that's, so anyway, I was hoping to see her if she does come to Houston and have enough money because I have to save money. I can go to every event. And yo soy pobre ahora. Yo deseo ser rico en el futuro. Excuse me, en el futuro. Point is, I hope to see her perform because I love me some Stephanie Lynn, baby. Yes, I do love me some Stephanie Lynn. I love me some Personality, some Nada, baby. Yes. And what's the other songs? Like a fast song. I forgot back in the day when she performed on John Canal back in 94, 93. And she reminded me of like a Tejano version of Mel Monroe with that blonde hair. I don't forget that too. But when you see Brenda K. Starr, herida, herida. Yeah, I'm saying. So when you see that video, it remind me of Nada. That scenery. I'm not lying. That blonde hair they have on their head, it remind me of them. So anyway, y'all have a nice day and have good. Thank God it's Friday. I gotta take care of some business. I gotta go. The King Z. El Devo King Z has to go. He needs to eat ahora. No tengo tiempo ahora. All right, y'all have a good day. But hopefully, to God, that she'll change our life around. And hopefully, we'll see her perform and get straight. Okay, please. Leave the drugs. No, no drogas. Por favor, please. Please. No more, no más drogas. Okay? Anyway, y'all have a nice day.